Streaming games, never heard of it. Well, it's basically Streamer Mario Party. So in case you guys have just come in case you missed the events of what happened last weekend, I did just fly to California to take part in Ludwig's streamer game. It was my first big streamer event. I've taken part in obviously like some of Connor's events, but this was like the first big, like, especially American streamer events. I've never been to any Twitch cons. Don't really hang out with a lot of streamers off camera outside of just my local Japan lot. But Ludwig asked me to take part and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. How much could you hear of Pete doing the commentary? He was amazing on stream. I heard like a little bit, and I mean, Pete was always going to do amazing. Pete was built for that role. He was built for that job. And he was so nervous beforehand. I'm not going to lie. I'm sure Pete's going to talk about it when he's back, but he was like really, really nervous beforehand. And I had full faith that he was going to do a fantastic job. I love seeing you interact with other streamers. I can interact with streamers, guys. I can go out and talk. I can talk to people. It's just, I don't really vibe with a lot of like the modern streamer culture. So I maybe didn't talk as much as like other streamers or other people. I was just happy with Team UK and happy to talk with a few other content creators as well. But like, I definitely felt a little bit out of place. This is like a very British thing that I've kind of like even taken into my career and stuff. But when I go into an event and everyone is live, and everyone is like high energy. You have an event where everyone is the main character of their own stream, of their own story. Everyone's the main character, and you're walking around, and people are just shouting and clip farming and all this stuff, and I'm just like, this is not my. I'm happy to be the background character in this one, man. I'm happy. I am fine being the side character. I'm just gonna chill out in my own corner. I'm gonna go full NPC mode. You were just more mature, to be honest. I mean, even if I wasn't this age, I've always been like this. I've always been more introverted. I've never been that person. Like, even when I just joined Trash Taste and started doing more camera stuff and started doing more stuff outside, that was already going out of my comfort zone. Every time Pete would hype you up as the protagonist and you choked, No, Pete, why would you do that? Oh man, Garnt has always been this age. Look, I've never always been this age. I've just always been more of a, kind of chill personality, I would say. That's just my vibe. I'm sure you guys get that on stream as well. Maybe I was Unk before Unk was even a thing, Peter gave you and Connor plenty of hype. I mean, Pete is just the best hype man you can ask for. Pete is just the goated hype man. I love seeing you all interact with Tenchi. It felt like my two Unk streamers got to meet my pure Gen Z chaos. I mean, out of like all of our teams, I heard stories about stuff that was going on with like other teams. I didn't see any of that shit because I mostly hung out with Team UK. And my God, the vibes in Team UK were immaculate. Zero drama, zero anything. We were just happy, man. And even hang out with like Tenchi and Lydia, like we all had like a similar vibe. We were all very supportive of each other, and they were all like, everyone was like amazing on my team. I don't have a single bad thing. It was cool getting to speak to Tenchi and Lydia and Zoil. Oh my God, what an absolute unit Zoil is, man. First time meeting him. I am not used to meeting other content creators and looking up, and I was like, holy shit, I'm talking to a fucking titan right now. What is this? Loved Team UK. Yeah, exactly. And everyone did amazing. Need to get Zoil in the Trash Taste studio somehow. Yeah, I mean, Zoil asked if he was in Japan, if he can go on Trash Taste, and I'm more than happy to have him on. Would he fit in our studio? I don't know. We managed to just about contain Ladybeard, but for pure like height and like fucking stature, Zoil is even bigger than Ladybeard, man. It was extremely hard to keep up the vibes when stuff isn't going your way, but you guys were constantly being supportive of each other and making sure things stayed positive. Like, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I've done enough Trash Taste specials to know what it's like being under the pressure to perform during certain events. God knows Connor always also has, man. And if it was a trash taste special, fuck yeah, I would have ripped into Connor a little bit more. As I'm sure he would have done for me as well. But when we're on the same team, I'm like, Connor, I know you can throw. You know I can throw. Let's have a mutual agreement. We'll just try not to throw together. And we both threw together. So good to have Connor on my team, man. If this was a trash taste special, we would have expected some cheating. I mean, there was definitely some controversial decision making during the entirety of the games. It was not too far different from a trash taste special, and I did definitely complain about it. I did. I was feeling the vibe first. I was, keeping quiet, but I definitely made my opinion known afterwards, man. Due to the cool factor. Oh, man. But I mean, that's, the paper airplane, I was like, bro, what is this? What is this paper airplane right now, man? Sea Dog's bull riding was such BS. Everyone got such easy rides, but Connor's was horrible. Yeah, I mean, the bull riding was hard because I talked to Lud about it afterwards, and it is a lot of RNG with the bull riding. Connor did fucking fantastic, and I think if he got better RNG, he would have easily been like top 2, top 3. He started the grippers meta. He was like fucking aura farming in his first run with the hat. But like the thing with the bull, which is what I found out, is there's not one person controlling it, right? It's not a person controlling it. You have 2 knobs for intensity, and all that would happen were the knobs would get slowly ramped up. So it was up to some kind of like algorithm in terms of like what that intensity meant. So it was a lot of like RNG on how the ball moved, which, you got to take because you can't exactly have the same algorithm every time. Otherwise, people going later would have an advantage. So yeah, unfortunately, Connor just got some bad RNG, especially on that second run. I think the second run was like even more, he was more prepared for it, but it got some wild moves. Good morning. You're looking wonderful today, Garnt. Thank you. So what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to be catching up a bit. And then I think, I'll be honest, the hardest part of traveling to America was I was like, I really want to play Hollow Knight. I really want to play more Hollow Knight. Now play League with Tenchi. Oh, man. I mean, I don't know if I'm ready to reopen up my League gameplay, man. Get back to League. Oh, man.